Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 4 of my Mass Effect 2 playthrough with commentary. We just met up with Jacob, and now we're heading to Dr. Wilson, which I believe is the doctor who helped us out at the beginning of the game.
Threat detected.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Yes, I believe it was him and Miranda were the ones that were resurrecting us with the Lazarus Project, so it'll be interesting to meet all these characters and talk to them and see what they know about this. Find out what's going on.
Find us another route out of here. Oh god. They found me. Help! Where are you? Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control! Up those...
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
I will say there definitely is something about this Dr. Wilson that just doesn't sit well inside me, and something about me wants to take my pistol out and pretty much pistol whip his ass. But I am playing the Paragon, so I'm gonna do the right thing. Hopefully that works out.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it's the boss. But after we save our lives, we're almost at the ship.
Just as I figured. Seems like he just wants to get out of here. He doesn't want to worry about anything. He doesn't want to try to save Miranda. So definitely something's going on with that, and I think we're going to find out here pretty shortly. The way this game just keeps you suspenseful is amazing. Just makes you keep wanting to playing. I mean, the graphics, just everything is amazing. You know, these hacking games, they bring so much more immersion into it, and just so much better than just sitting and, you know, doing nothing and just clicking on something. It's a lot better, and I hope, you know, BioWare learns some even more for Mass Effect 3 and can add a lot more depth as what they've added to it. Sometimes, to me, it feels like Mass Effect 2 should have been Mass Effect 1, but not saying at all that Mass Effect 1 wasn't outstanding, because we all know it was, but it just seems like they finally got it right with this one in everything so far. Now, granted, I'm not that far in the story yet, so it'll be interesting to see where everything else goes.
Ready to engage. Backup systems engaged. Critical system damage. System failure.
I've got
Life casualty.
It's very keen that you still pretty much use the wheel for your squad mates, even though you can assess your own powers, but using the wheel for your squad mates still is vital to success in every combat situation that you get yourself involved in. I highly recommend you don't just leave your squad to do whatever. That you should pick their powers for them so that you can be well aware of the situation at hand. Alright, well, I think this is going to do it for my commentary on Part 4. My plan is not necessarily do commentary for every part, but just to fill in a little spaces here and there to let you know what I'm thinking during a certain part of the game, or what I'm thinking, how am I doing a certain strategy. I don't want to ruin the fun with these games by, you know, talking too much or not talking enough. So sometimes you're going to hear me, sometimes you won't. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will be back for Part 5. Thanks.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.